introduction.
Hi fellow sewers and DIYers. I want to share with you how I store my fabric to make it really easy to locate when I'm looking for a piece. I know that a lot of us use plastic totes and cardboard boxes, and every time you look for a piece you have to dump out the whole box, or you're rifling through the whole thing, and it's really annoying. And sometimes you even stack it neatly in there, but in order to look through it you have to take everything out. So I'm going to show you what I did. I worked at a fabric store for a really long time, so I have a massive stash of fabric. I could probably never shop for fabric again if I really wanted to. So I have this 8-foot shelf, which I made, and I put curtains on it because we live in a little apartment and I can't have this big ugly shelf. This is not all of my fabric. This is only maybe a third of it, but I couldn't bring the whole thing to the apartment because that would take up the whole place. It's not really the shelf I want to show you, it's how I put them in the bins. So, what I do, let's choose this one, is I put all of them in bins, and you should come too. And I fold them so that they're all, you can see all of the fabrics that are in there. And you have to stand it on the end to put them in, but it's well worth it because as soon as I open up my tote, I can see every fabric that's in this, and I can know what's in here without having to go through it. And I put them in different totes depending on what kinds of fabric that they are. So, and another thing I want to talk about is make sure that you get the kind of totes that have a lip that comes down a little bit, because if you get this kind of tote, which has almost no lip, notice how this lid is completely ruined. This only, yeah, that's a crappy tote. Don't do that with your totes. Don't use that kind. You want to get, this is also a good kind, this particular one, because they're made to stack and the lid lasts. If you look, you can see Jane in the shelf. Hi Jane, what are you doing in the fabric shelf? Okay, and then let's look at this one. Okay, and again, you can see that as soon as I open this up, I can see every piece that I have in this, and I don't need to rifle through the whole darn thing saying to myself, well, where is that little pink polka dot piece? I can just open it right up and see what's in there. This is one of the best ideas I've ever had for storing fabric, and I hope that some of you can make use of it. And that's it.